Welcome everyone to Dead Talk Live. I'm your host Viz from Walking Dead Now. Want to welcome all of our viewers tonight, regular and new. If you are new and you want more information about our show, please visit our website located at deadtalklive.com. Saz is going to be handling the text chats. I'll be talking to you guys live on the air. And if you haven't already done so, we ask you that you please head on over to our YouTube page, which is called Walking Dead Now. Please subscribe. If you're on YouTube right now, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. So how is everybody doing tonight? On YouTube, we have Adam Hussein saying, I came first. Yes, you did, Adam. AZ Gamer is on YouTube tonight. Welcome, AZ Gamer. Andrew is with us. Belial is with us. Hard Productions is with us. Mythic Nick is with us. Welcome, Mythic Nick. Lai is with us on YouTube. Jose Nunez is with us on Facebook. Hello to all of you. On Instagram, we have I Like, Zachary Thomas John, Casper1497, Mr. Vitamin, Sandra Carroll, Emerald is with us on Instagram, Ivan, IKN, Jose 32Z is waving at us. Zachary, man. Oh man, Zachary. Janie is with us on Instagram. Evelyn Elizabeth is with us. Hello, Evelyn. Samperson. Janie is saying hello, Janie. T1R1T. Tristan is with us. Shamanita 99 is with us. Alejandro, Curitak, Marie is moderating on Instagram as well, is with us. Bell Silva 22, CC Wheezy is waving at us. Welcome, CC Wheezy. Chili 3569. Sandra has given us a thumbs up. FCO is with us. Aqueros is with us. IKN is asking 11 question mark. We still have to get through 10. Huko has joined us. Benja has joined us. Aiden85 has joined us. Samperson asks, hey, I post Walking Dead content on TikTok, and you followed and commented on my post. That's awesome. Thank you for joining us, Samperson, on our show. Aiden85, hey, congrats on getting Tamiel. Yeah, we'll be getting to that very soon. Chili 3569 is saying hello. Positive 68, Bradley is with us. Luis Carlos, Casper is waving at us. Luis Carlos is from Brazil. Brazil is in the house. Yeah, Yvonne Ruiz, VAZ9, Abdel. Zachary is like, what was the saddest death for you in The Walking Dead? Oh, there's so many. Andrew Valentine has joined us. Angel Palacios. Hello, Andrew. Gina Thrash is with us. Angel, Ola, Marguerite, Saturn, and Ahmad. And Anthony Gamer 118 is joining us on Instagram. A whole bunch of people came in on YouTube and Facebook. Joanne on Facebook. Lilena is saying hello. Jose Nunez saying yo. Tristan Thatcher on YouTube saying, hey Viz, I subscribed. Thank you so much, Tristan. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to us. Rylan Brooks is with us on YouTube. Tristan is here for the first time. That is awesome. We hope you enjoy the show. Michaela is with us from Facebook. Belial on YouTube says, can't wait for season 11. Landa McCabe, Facebook regular, is with us. Leah from Facebook is with us. Welcome, Leah. AZ Gamer says, I'm living in Dubai, so can you tell me that at what time I can watch The Walking Dead Comic Con at home? It is on at 12 p.m. Pacific. Starts at 12 p.m. Pacific time, U.S. So you gotta go to Google, and if you put your time zone with Pacific time zone in the U.S., you'll get the time difference. The actual Walking Dead panel goes on at 1 p.m. At noon, it's the Fear the Walking Dead panel. So you just got to do the math on the time zones, and Google can help you out with that. Christopher is with us from Mexico on Facebook. Welcome, Christopher. Cardosi is with us on Facebook. Welcome. Adam Hussein wants to know, how do you know? Adam also said in the movie The Walking Dead coming October 4th? No, they haven't even started filming the movie. Jennifer and John Weasley. I had Harry Potter on the mind there. Jennifer and John Wesley are with us on Facebook. Bilal says, who exited for episode 16, season 10? We don't know. We haven't seen it yet. Cardosi on Facebook says, I love The Walking Dead. Stephanie on Facebook is saying hello to everyone. R.I.P. Glenn Ree, welcome back. Hello. Cardosi's from Colombia. Welcome. Colombia's in the house. John Dens D is from the Philippines on Facebook. Lulu is also on Facebook saying hello. Junior Mendez, Philip, Marcus, Pedro, SAY08 on Instagram. Junior Mendez, Beach Girl 1974, the year that I was born. Beach Girl is with us. Sissa, Toby, hey Toby. Toby is with us tonight. How you doing, Toby? Absta Websta is joined us. Piggy is joined us. Piggy is saying hey. Chili 3569, when is the second half of 10? The finale? We will find out in 2 days, guys. 2 days. This Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific time, we will find out the answer to that elusive question on when will we see the Walking Dead season 10 finale. So we just got to be patient. It's less than 48 hours away, and we will have our answer. Kimmy has joined us. Marcus has joined us. Leanne is with us. Kadri is with us. Leanne has given us a smiley love face. Wanda Lee 22 is with us on Instagram as well. Marisol is with us on YouTube saying, hey, I love The Walking Dead so much. Welcome, Marisol. Luciano from Facebook saying, hi, good evening, everyone. Hello, Luciano. Joanne, we don't have a date yet. We will find out in less than 48 hours. John's son is with us on Facebook. Welcome, brother. Marisol says, The Walking Dead got me through rough times. Yeah, it's a great little distraction there. X-Gamer is saying, what's up? Not much, man. What's up? Israel Mello is with us on Facebook saying, I love The Walking Dead. Of course, thank you to Andrew, who's answering questions as well. Our crowd is growing. Our live viewership is growing every night, and you guys are awesome. And I want to make sure I take the time to give a shout out to everyone. You guys don't need to be here, and I just want to shout everybody out who comes in and just watches our show. So, the big news today, if you guys monitor our social media, about 1 hour before the show started, we announced a very, very special guest who is going to be joining us on August 9th. Sunday, August 9th, right here on Dead Talk Live. Sabrina Gennarino, who played Jadis's lieutenant. Let me bring up the picture to refresh your guys' memory. So, there you go. Tommy L is going to be our special guest here at Dead Talk Live. We are super, super excited about this. It's going to be August 9th. She is also, if you guys watched a couple of days ago, she is going to be co-hosting that virtual tour of the Walking Dead set, along with Pollyanna McIntosh, who did play Jadis, and Tamiel, Sabrina. Tamiel was Jadis's lieutenant, top lieutenant in the Scavengers, before, Simon came in and viciously took them all out, except for Jadis. And we are so excited. She is going to be our very special guest. Again, August 9th, right here on Dead Talk Live. And if you guys have questions, you have basically now until August 9th to go to that website that's up on your screen, our website, deadtalklive.com. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom, there's a submission form that you can submit videos, pictures, and also submit questions. So if you have any kind of questions you want to ask, you want us to ask Sabrina, go ahead and submit your questions there. As they say, the lines are open. We're accepting questions right away. She has a very impressive resume, well beyond The Walking Dead, and it's going to be a great show. It's going to be a fabulous show. I am super, super psyched to have her on as our special guest, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be absolutely awesome, and I invite all you guys to join us that night. Let your friends know, and like I mentioned earlier, the guests are going to start coming in at a more regular basis. So just be prepared. Just be prepared, guys. Luciano on Facebook writes, I love The Walking Dead a lot. That is awesome, Luciano. A lot of thumbs up on Instagram. Leo, Lisa, Zachary says the rumor for the finale. It's just a rumor, Zachary. Rumors are just that, rumors. Georgie is with us. Fernando Paz, 4623, is with us. Georgie's giving us a thumbs up. Luis, Toby, Andrew says, nice. Too bad they killed her off. Vane London, Armando is just giving us a thumbs up. Ixta, Tommy, Lee, let's see, Ricardo, Hollywood, Evelyn, Samperson says, when will we see the return of Heath in the Rick Grimes movies? I don't know. That's a pretty good bet. We're going to find out what happened to him, though. Merle Patricia 1902 is with us. Tay Bucks is with us. Janie Joe Army is giving us a thumbs up. Anderson Edwards has joined us. Marko is with us tonight as well, our producer, our executive producer. Woods Arcaria has joined us. Toby says it's good to be back. It's good to have you back, Toby. It's very good to have you back. Marisol says, what do we say when we call? The phone lines are open, guys. If you want to call in with a question, a comment, a chat, the number, if you're inside the United States, it's 718-509-9270. If you are outside the United States, just open up Skype, search for our name, which is Walking Dead Now. Add us to your favorites so you don't have to go searching again. We are the only ones on Skype with that name. And if you use Skype and you're international, it's a free Skype to Skype call. No charge, as long as you use Skype and you're international. So everybody's welcoming Marko into the chat. Everybody misses Marko. Yeah, So there he is, guys. Marko is on Instagram, saying hello to everybody. Hey, Summer. How you doing, Summer? Maria Soledad, another regular on Facebook, is with us. Welcome back, Maria. Adam says, I want Norman. Kelly Butler has given us a big heart on Facebook. Bilal says, I think that princess is going to kill Beta. The Beta herd. Not just Beta, but the whole Beta herd. Wow. Okay, that's a tall order for any one person. Fatima on Facebook. Hello, Fatima. Michelle Souza on Facebook. Hello. Joanne Norman. Hello. Hard Production says, going to Instagram to say hi to Marko. Be right back. So, Marko, hang on. People are coming over to say hi to you. So, like I said, Marko, there's a lot of people that miss you. Nerdiest Geek is with us on Instagram as well. Okay, so guys, like I said, August 9th, tune in for our very special guest, Sabrina Gennarino, who played Tommy L. and has a very long, impressive resume of other projects as well. Let's see what else. Scouring through the internet today, guys, I found this great fan art picture of Daryl, and I really liked it. I'm going to go ahead and share it with you guys. Let me just minimize this. And check this out. This is a great picture that I found on Etsy that someone drew of Daryl. And what I love about this picture is, the look in Daryl's eyes. The look in his eyes, that captures everything. And this is actually on sale on Etsy. The artist is selling it for like $46 or something, which is not a bad price. So if you guys are collectors of Walking Dead fan art, there it is. Valeria on Facebook, welcome. AZ Gamer saying this is epic. Sandra is saying, wow, nice picture. Woods is giving us a smiley love face. Math is saying, like Daryl. Evelyn says, that's really good. Janie just gave us like 5 dozen red hearts. So it is a great picture of Daryl. It absolutely is. Now, let me see. I want to show you this other picture. And I'm going to ask you guys, because this next picture, I have no recollection of this ever happening on the show. I don't know if it was a deleted scene or what. So it's of Negan and Carol. So I want to show you this picture, and I want you guys to let me know if this actually happened and I just totally forgot about it, or if this is more than likely a scene that got cut from the show. So check out this picture. Let me minimize this. Now, here it is. I don't remember Negan hugging Carol on the show. Did this happen? Is this a deleted scene? I'm assuming this is right after he handed her the head and she put Alpha's head on the pike. But I do not remember this ever happening. Official Joseph says that never happened. Marko also says they never hugged. Okay, so nobody remembers that. Well, Andrew says, I remember that. It was when she was putting Alpha's head on the pike. Not sure if that particular frame was in the show, though. Well, that's what I'm talking about. I don't remember seeing this. AZ Gamer doesn't remember this. Janie doesn't remember this. Okay, good. I'm not going crazy. So for some reason, this never made it onto the show, and I think it would have been great. Whatever the circumstances were that led to this hug, goddamn, I would have liked to have seen it. I really would have liked to have seen it. And I don't think this is the actors giving each other a hug off camera. I don't think this is what this is. I think this is more than likely a deleted scene. And it sucks because I would have really loved to have seen what led up to this hug. Because from what we saw on the show is, she put the head on the pike, and then she turned to him and complained again, what took you so damn long? And he asks, I lived up to my end of the bargain. Now you need to take me back to Alexandria and vouch for me. And she just walked away. I would have liked the hug better than her just walking away. Personally. I would have liked to have seen that hug, you know? But, so good. I'm not going crazy. That did not happen, and I didn't forget all about it. Joseph also writes, I only remember Negan having Alpha's head off. Math says, I love Daryl. Sandra says, do you think these two could get together as a couple? Negan and Carol, I never thought about that. But Negan and Carol as a couple, now that's interesting. My knee-jerk reaction was to say no, that's never going to happen. But I'm like, whoa, hold on a second. Why not? Why not? Ezekiel's time on the show is limited. He's not going to be around much longer. He's more than likely not going to make it past the finale. So why not Negan and Carol? In fact, if you really think about it, Negan and Carol together would really make a kick-ass couple. They really would. It might piss Daryl off a little bit. Not from jealousy, but just because he still has that, it's very hard for him to let go of that resentment, considering what Negan did to Abraham and Glenn and, a whole bunch of other people. But why not? Why not Negan and Carol? That's a great point, Sandra. Thank you for, raising that point. Sandra_Carol. That is definitely the question of the day. So good one there, Sandra. Very, very good one. Janie says, I would like to have seen that also. About the scene of them hugging. Bilal says, Carol lost Sophia and Henry. Xanders is with us. Welcome, Xanders. It's okay that you're late. We're glad that you're with us. Tristan Thatcher on YouTube says, yep, I agree. Declan on YouTube says, question. When Carol is in her interview for Alexandria, she says, I miss that stupid, wonderful man every day talking about Ed. Does she really miss him? Doesn't seem likely, but she might. No, yeah, what's going on, Declan? Remember, when Carol made it to Alexandria, she put on the whole Susie Homemaker act. She knew exactly how these sheltered people at Alexandria never spent that much time outside the walls, so she knew exactly how to play the Alexandrians. And that's why she said that. She wanted to be represented as the devoted, loving wife who is just absolutely devastated that she lost her husband, which is complete bullshit. We all know that, but that's why, season 5 of Carol in Alexandria and how she flipped back and forth from the killer to little, Susie Homemaker baking cookies and stuff. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. And Melissa McBride should have been nominated for an Emmy for that season because she pulled that off beautifully. Luciano, okay, I didn't expect happening. Adam Hussein about Carol, Xanders. I think Daryl would be pissed, but he would understand they are perfect for each other. And if you remember, Daryl was not too happy with Carol and Ezekiel either. Like I said, it's not a love jealousy. It's more like a, brother-sister type thing. He's very protective of Carol. So it doesn't matter what man Carol goes with, Daryl's not going to be happy. Now, we have not seen how Carol would react because Daryl's never been involved with anyone on the show. So it's going to be interesting. From what we've seen in the little glimpses, Carol knows that Daryl and Connie have a bond. She doesn't seem bothered by it. In fact, she seems very happy for him to finally find some happiness. But Daryl has always been very, very protective of Carol. You know what I mean? Summer Garcia on YouTube writes, she is such a great actress. I love this, that she was Susie Homemaker. Yes, she would have. She should have been nominated for an Emmy just for that season alone. Luciano on Facebook writes, I didn't expect this happening. Negan hugging Carol. Lopez says, here again. Welcome Lopez, Summer Springer. Carol was so good, she even fooled Deanna, who was great at reading people. Yep, she was. Carol knew exactly how to play them. Bilal says, rest in peace, Hilltop. Hilltop is going to be rebuilt. You can count on that. By the time season 11 starts, I guarantee you Hilltop is already rebuilt. You know, that's my feeling. By the time season 11 starts, Hilltop is going to be already rebuilt again. And in my opinion, we discussed this weeks ago. We were discussing on what to do with the Whisperers that are left alive after this battle. And we all came to the conclusion, what better thing to, have them be integrated in the communities if they want to, than to have them rebuild Hilltop. I mean, shit, they burned it to the ground. Have them rebuild it. So let's see what's going on Instagram. Kimmy writes, they never had scenes together until this, and it was behind the scenes. JDM congratulating Melissa for a well done scene. Now, do you know that for a fact, Kimmy? You could be right, but the look on their faces is not of a off-camera type nature. I know I'm making a huge assumption there, but the look on their faces looks like it was an actual scene that just never made it to the screen. Let's see. Sandra Carroll writes, Negan kills Alpha for Carol. Well, yeah, she let him out of jail. He was about to get, strung up by the neck because of that kid he accidentally killed protecting Lydia in Alexandria. Samperson writes, one of the most underrated characters is T-Dog. Yeah, I would have liked to seen T-Dog go longer than 3 seasons. Janie writes, don't bullshit a bullshitter. Yep. Jimmy Cody is waving at us. Marco writes, he's protective of everyone he loves. Very true. CC Wheezy, when you was pouring the Bisquick, were you trying to make pancakes? The famous Abraham quote. One of the most famous Abraham quotes. Haven Aman, hello on Instagram. Joseph Wang writes, Rick is my favorite character, but they shouldn't have killed off Rick. Well, Joseph, it's a good thing then, because Rick is not dead. They never killed Rick off. Rick is coming back alive and well in the movies. Alive, well, it still remains to be seen. But Rick is not dead. Havenman writes, no, Rick blew up the bridge and a helicopter came to pick him up. Janie writes, yep, I think the Hilltop's going to be rebuilt for season 11. Yeah, they need a Hilltop. The kingdom fell. Oceanside is like non-existent. Yeah, it's there, it's mentioned. But how often do we see Oceanside? Maybe once in a blue moon? Yeah, we saw it in the season premiere of season 10. And then nothing. We saw it again with Virgil. And we're going to get another glimpse at it from the trailer that we saw in episode 16 when Virgil comes back for a reason we have no idea why. But he does come back to Oceanside. But Oceanside, up until now, has been, kind of non-existent. It was really the Kingdom, Hilltop, and Alexandria. The Kingdom fell, so they have to rebuild the Hilltop. Or else it's really just going to be Alexandria, Summer Garcia says on YouTube, too many people need a Hilltop. Zoe Taylor is with us on Facebook. Myrna is with us on Facebook. Welcome, Myrna. Let's see what else is going on Instagram. Do you think Morgan will survive? That's written in by ETE. Yes, I do. Haven Man says no. Jimmy Cody is waving at us. Haven Amon writes, did Daryl kill Michonne? No, Michonne is also still very much alive. She just left the show. We're probably going to see her in the Rick Grimes movies as well. Oh my God, Summer is watching. Don't put the 2 words Michonne and killed in the same sentence. Or I swear to God, Summer Springer is going to jump through this screen and beat the shit out of me for just repeating those words. You still there, Summer? You know, Summer Springer, are you still there? Okay, maybe she didn't hear that. Which, if she didn't, is probably a good thing. Haven Man writes, I want the video Will Daryl and Michonne in the chest with a bow and arrow, and then Rick shoots her in the head. Wow, okay. That would be not pleasant. Summer Springer says, that's right, Viz. Okay, Summer was listening. Any ideas of killing Michonne? You're going to get the full wrath of Summer Springer on YouTube. Just to let you guys know. You know, she is a straight up fan of Michonne. You don't touch Rick, and you don't touch Michonne. Okay? They're hands off. Okay? Because, man, I would hate to be the production team if they did anything to either one of those two, when it comes to Summer on YouTube. Shoo! Man. Scott Margaret is waving at us. Welcome, Scott, on Instagram. Hard Productions writes, Rick did kill Michonne in a dream. Yeah, that's right. It was, in a dream. That I did forget about that dream. And then we had that whole Michonne sequence in the final episode where she is standing with Negan, holding the bat, and Lucille, and she broke, and the hallucinations she was having in her last episode, which were amazing, by the way, on her basically, instead of the path that she took, she broke bad. She broke bad like Walter White. She broke bad like Walter White on a good day. Malou Lunas is with us on Instagram. Haven Man wants to know, will Daryl die on the show? That's another thing we did a couple of days ago. We had a whole tournament on who will be the last man standing, and Daryl Dixon won. Daryl Dixon, by majority vote through a tournament that we played right here, will be the last person standing in The Walking Dead. Janie on Instagram is Team Michonne with a whole bunch of love hearts. Malud is with us on Instagram. So some more news. I hope we have a lot of Fear the Walking Dead fans. If you don't, please start watching it. If you did start watching it and stop, please continue. It's really a great show, and it's been really amazing the past couple of seasons. But anyway, Fear the Walking Dead's Coleman Domingo, who plays Strand on the show. I love Strand, by the way. He inked a deal with AMC for his own hosted show. And it's called Bottomless Brunch at Coleman's. And it's set to premiere on AMC August 23rd, which is a Sunday. So, man, that AMC Sunday schedule is really starting to get crowded. I don't know what time they're going to fit him in, especially once Fear starts. I'm assuming it's going to be around the same time Fear starts. So maybe it's going to premiere, it'll be on an hour before Fear starts. And then at 9 o'clock we'll get Fear the Walking Dead, which kind of makes sense, since he does star in Fear the Walking Dead. But anyways, good for him. Congratulations, Coleman Domingo. He inked his own deal with AMC for his own show. Again, it's called Bottomless Brunch at Coleman's. And it premieres on August 23rd on AMC. Cristiano Silva is with us on YouTube, giving us good vibes. Zoe Taylor is with us on Facebook, saying Carol and Daryl will both be the last standing. They will go out together with a bang, maybe. Who knows? Summer Springer writes, oh, I love Strand. Strand is a very fascinating character on Fear the Walking Dead. We saw him go through a big character arc, selfish, really only thought about himself, but man, has he changed, and he has become a team player. because if he can win the respect over of Daniel, who Strand shot in the face. Yeah, by the way, guys, we give out spoilers here. So, yeah, I give out spoilers. If I didn't give out spoilers, we would have no show. We would have nothing to talk about. So anyway, just the sheer fact that Daniel was able to forgive Strand after Strand shot Daniel in the face. And Daniel's a very good judge of character. So, we know that Strand has definitely changed. Aiden's, I'm a huge fan of The Walking Dead, and I bet I'm going to love this channel too. Can't wait to get involved in more of these streams. Welcome on board, Alden. Sorry, I mispronounced your name and I said Aiden. Alden Pierce on YouTube. Welcome on board, man. Big shout out to you. Thank you for finding us and joining our show. Let's see. CC Wheezy writes, Daniel, still don't trust Strand. Well, Daniel's sort of like an icebox. He needs his time to warm up. He'll get there. Strand destroying that airplane to kill those walkers in order to save Daniel from certain doom really, stuck with Daniel, and it made a big point, with him. AZ Gamer says Ophelia's death was emotional. It was. Poor Ophelia. She really made it further into the show than I thought she would. And I was really starting to like her character. And they killed her, And, she got bit. And it was so sad. Strand did screw them over in the father-daughter reunion on that. And that's just one of the things he regrets. But it was very, very sad. AMX says, hey Viz. Hey everyone. Welcome AMX on Instagram. One of our regulars. So I don't know how many of you guys care about the legal battle news that's been going on for years now between AMC and Robert Kirkman and others, but I'm going to just blurt it out anyway. It was all over the news today. A judge today gave AMC a win over Robert Kirkman, basically saying that AMC, according to the contracts that Kirkman and others signed, the judge ruled that the AMC has the right to redefine the definition of receipts. I'm not a lawyer. I have no idea what it means, but it's a court win for AMC. So I'm just relaying the information. Like I said, I'm not a lawyer. And as far as us fans go, whatever dispute is going on between AMC and the creators and producers, that's for them to handle. It's not, as fans, it doesn't affect us any which way. AMX writes, I'm not doing my estate, if I'm honest, but don't worry. How are you, Evelyn? I must have missed a big part of that conversation. Janie says, yeah, dog is a lot. Okay, you guys are having your own talk. I'm sorry for getting involved there mid-conversation. Alden Pierce. Is it Alden or Aiden? I want to get that right. It's Alden. There you go. Alden Pierce. I want to make sure I pronounce your name right. Wants to know, what is my opinion of the Walking Dead games? I have never played them, but we are doing an episode very soon with a co-host who is very familiar with the games. And basically, it's going to be Ismail is going to be my co-host. And he's putting together this whole episode on the games. He is getting the clips. He's taking notes. And I told him, I'm just going to be along for the ride. And it's going to be that night when you're co-hosting with me. It's going to be your show. And I'll be here to, ask questions and so on. But since I have no idea about the games, and if you guys play the games, if you want to learn about the games, there are a lot of them. Okay? And the most famous character, that is on the games is a character by the name of Clementine. Clementine is a character on the Walking Dead games, and she's huge. Even if you've never played a Walking Dead game in your life, almost everyone who's a fan of the Walking Dead universe has heard of Clementine. Now, more than likely, if you've never played the games, you probably asked yourself, who the hell is Clementine? Well, Clementine is a big character in the Walking Dead games. So, anyway, we are doing a show. Ismail is going to be co-hosting with me, is wrapping up, the episode, and it's going to be airing here sometime very soon. Very, very, very soon. And Aiden told me it's pronounced Aiden. Thank you, Aiden. I won't mispronounce it again. So I just wanted to make sure I was giving you the proper shout out. Aiden Pierce from YouTube. Bilal writes, I play No Man's Land Walking Dead game. Yeah, there's so many of them. Sandra Carroll writes, the games are great. Let's see what else is going on. Philippe Silva writes, I am Negan. Haven's man is laughing. Love the floating hearts on Instagram, guys. I love those. Keep them coming. So let's go ahead. We have a good, 17 minutes or so to continue what we started yesterday about, our favorite storylines from The Walking Dead. And Andrew, our creative director, put together these 30-second clips, and I showed you two of them yesterday. I showed you the governor and Terminus. Just 30-second clips to refresh our memory. Today, I want to start off with Negan and the Saviors. So let me go ahead and bring up that clip. Bear with me here for a second. I got to cue it up.
Be doing that. We killed them all.
So there you guys have it. Andrew basically summed up the Savior storylines in 30 seconds or less. He obviously had to leave a lot out, but man, there's a whole bunch of footage to pick from those guys. But man, where do you start with the Savior? So let me ask you guys, out of the storylines that we have had on this show, we've had plenty. The whole CDC in the season 1, the governor, Terminus, Negan, Herschel's farm, the Whisperers right now. Where does Negan and the Savior storyline, not Negan now, I'm talking about the Savior storyline that started in season 6. The critics of the show say that the Savior storyline was really stretched out a little too long. And I somewhat agree with them to this point. I don't think we needed to have 16 episodes in season 7 of us watching episode after episode of Negan always getting the upper hand. It just became draining after a while. Personally, what I would have liked to seen is to have season 6 end, the way it ended. Season 7 begin the way it did, even though we lost Abraham and Glenn. And then have the first 8 episodes of season 7, where we see Negan, being Negan, always coming out on top. No one could get an edge on him. And then have the second half of season 7 be the start of All Out War. Now, I understand they wanted season 8 to be dedicated entirely to All Out War. I get that. I understand. But the critics, and I do kind of agree with them, having a full 16 episodes of season 7 of Negan just shoving his boot down everyone's throat was really kind of hard to watch. I would have liked to see an All Out War start in the mid-season premiere of season 7 and have it grow, have season 7 end with the war still raging, and then begin season 8 and maybe end the war halfway through season 8. So what are your guys' thoughts on that? Do you agree with that? Do you disagree with it? Or do you have your own opinions on a different way that it should have gone? So let's see what we have going on here. Hard Productions writes, I think All Out War should have started halfway through season 7. There you go. And finished halfway through season 8. And then the next 7 episodes set up Rick's exit. And then the finale could have been Rick's last episode. That's exactly, I 100% agree with you, Ethan. And when they were discussing how to exit Rick Grimes from the show, every possibility was discussed. From killing him, where Negan would be the one that killed him at the end of All Out War. Finally, they compromised. They came up with the movie idea, thank God. Andrew Lincoln was going to leave the show regardless. So they really wanted to keep the character of Rick Grimes. Thank God for us fans. They worked out a deal. Yeah, we lost Rick in the show, but we haven't lost the character of Rick Grimes. So for now, that's just going to have to be good enough, guys. But, yeah, I totally agree with Hard Productions. All Out War should have started halfway through season 7 and have it end in the mid-season in season 8, and then build up the rest of season 8 to Rick's departure. Maybe they really try to rush Rick's departure into those 5 episodes of season 9. And a character like Rick, and, we all knew he was leaving. They were announcing it. His last episode was a really highly watched episode. But I don't know, for me, it felt really rushed. We only 5 episodes. That's all we got from the end of season 8. So the first 5 episodes of season 9, it was basically setting up Rick's departure. And for me, a character who has been the star of the show for 9 years, it seemed kind of rushed. They wanted to get it all in there and get him out the door by episode 5. I would have liked to seen I would have liked to seen it play out a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Getting a lot of hearts on Instagram. AMX says Judith Grimes. I know I've scrolled back. I'm a little behind on the chats. Janie is giving us a lot of faces. Haven Man says Abraham was funny. AMX writes OMD. Do you mean OMG? AMX also writes season 7 did drag on. It did. Sandra Carroll writes Glenn and Abraham with their deaths were horrible. I cried so much. CC Wheezy on Instagram agrees. Evelyn agrees. Janie agrees with me. Says it should have been like that. Aiden85 writes they could have done a Last of Us 2 sequel type storylines with Negan where they showed his story with Lucille through flashbacks so people can understand Negan. That's a great point, Aiden. There's no reason why we could not have seen the real Lucille in flashbacks. She is responsible. Her death, we know Negan loved his wife, okay? He loved Lucille. There's no question about that. And I would have loved to seen a flashback, and this show is really known a lot for its flashbacks. I would have loved to seen flashbacks on what Negan was like before the apocalypse. Maybe the writers of the show thought that if they showed us Negan being a really decent man before the apocalypse, would sort of ruin the image for us of Negan being this monster in season 7. Maybe that's why there were no flashbacks. But it's never too late. We can still get flashbacks of the real Lucille, the person, not the bat, and find out more about Negan and what he was like, especially now that he's not the dick that he was in season 7. I don't think it's too late for that. Trisha on YouTube says, love Abraham. Aiden Pierce on YouTube writes, I totally agree with you. Rick Grimes' exit was extremely rushed. Didn't even give us time to understand and prepare for his exit instead of rushing Andrew out the door as soon as possible. Yep, I absolutely agree. Trisha on YouTube writes, I agree, love Negan. Hard Production writes, Negan was a dick in the real world. He cheated on his wife while she had cancer. Is that in the comic books? Or was that mentioned on... I don't remember that mentioned on the show. It might have been mentioned in the comic book, so let us know, Ethan. Rain Falcon on Facebook writes, good morning from the Philippines. Welcome to the show, Rain. Let's see what we have. Sandra thinks Rick's left too early. It was rushed. It's Naf saying hello on Instagram. Paul is with us. Paul Luca 90 is with us on Instagram. AMX writes, I want to know what Lucille, Negan's wife, was like, and I want to see some of Negan's past. Me too. Evelyn also agrees with that as well. Aiden writes, I think we will get many flashbacks if we get a Negan movie. Ooh, there's an interesting idea. A Negan movie. That could very well happen, guys. Hard Productions writes, he said in season 8 he screwed around on her, and it was also in the comic books. Okay. So he did cheat on his wife while she had cancer. So yeah, above everything else, he's also very guilt-ridden, and probably played a big role into why he named his bat after his dead wife. In his way, he's trying to get rid of the guilt for what he did to her while she was sick. AMX writes, a Negan movie would be good, especially because we have had the Negan Lives coming, the comic books. Yes, we have. Sandra writes, anybody know what Negan us to before? What do you mean there, Sandra? 1885 wants to know, what is tomorrow's topic? Tomorrow's topic, I'm weighing... Okay, normally I would say I don't know yet, but Marko came up with a really good topic that I'm kind of kicking around for tomorrow's show, and that is survival skills. And Marko brought up a good point. How is it that everyone on The Walking Dead, from the beginning of the zombie apocalypse, knows how to hotwire a car? How many of you guys watching out there know how to hotwire a car? I don't. So, that's a topic we're kicking around for tomorrow. The skills, the survival skills that you need to survive in the Walking Dead zombie apocalypse. Hunting, hot wiring a car, siphoning gas out of a tank, which is not that difficult, but stuff like that. So we're kicking that idea around for tomorrow. Has it been set in stone yet? No, I won't decide till after the show tonight. If I come up with a better topic, I'll go with that. If not, we'll be doing the survival skills. Aiden is leaving us. Good night, Aiden. Sandra Carroll writes, sorry, what job used to do before the apocalypse? That's a good question. What did Negan do for a career before the apocalypse? No idea. Janie writes, dealing with being alone. Trisha says, okay. Summer says, no clue how to hotwire a car. Yeah, I believe the majority of us don't know how to hotwire a car. let's get through some of these other clips about these other storylines. So I just want to play you the rest of them, okay, guys?
I've got a heartbeat.
That is my wife. That is my son.
You had him in your sights, and you held him there.
You don't love her.
We can't leave. I'm pregnant.
Are you?
So there you guys have it. Some of the greatest storylines on The Walking Dead. Man, we've had some doozies through 10 seasons. It's remarkable, 10 seasons. Wow. Even Game of Thrones, which was a phenomenal show, only went 8 seasons. And the last 2 seasons of the Game of Thrones were not even full seasons. They were reduced episodes. So 10 seasons strong, guys, and no end in sight. That's what this show is. That's the kind of show we hear talking about every night. And at the end of the day, we love The Walking Dead, and we're why The Walking Dead is so successful. So, you know, we're the ones that make the show successful. Xander's Viz, just want you to know I'm still sending the package. No problem. I'm waiting for a couple of things to arrive. No problem. Xanders, thank you so much. Guys, we are out of time. You guys have been amazing. Sandra, it's not ending anytime soon. We don't know exactly when it's going to end. But it's not ending anytime soon. Guys, you've been awesome. Another fun night. We had a very big crowd tonight. I want to thank all the newcomers. For more information, visit our website, deadtalklive.com. All the show's info is right there. Refer your friends. Please subscribe to our YouTube. For all our YouTube viewers, if you're subscribed, thank you so much. If you're not, please subscribe. And also, before you leave tonight, hit the thumbs up button on this episode. Thank you all so much. You're always amazing. I love you guys. And until tomorrow night, we're on every night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Till then, guys, stay walking.